Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Redbird Replay. This is Scott Kirker along with Randy McGool. Randy, this is an interesting game for Metamora. Limestone. They're
and you start thinking about this game. I mean, Metamora had 5 wins last week. This is to be officially playoff eligible with 6 wins, right? You're guaranteed a playoff spot. This is going to factor into seeding, and all that. But we got to come out here, it's a week after homecoming, and just make it happen. But Limestone's got some young players too. I think they're putting a couple sophomores in the lineup, trying to develop some of their young talent. So just the same thing we are. So it's going to be an interesting game to see how we can get established here right off the bat and try to take control of this game.
Yeah, it's really going to be interesting. And I look at this Metamora team right now, and we've got some injuries. Jadon Cranford will not play tonight. Keon Allen won't play tonight, but we get Vinny Rasmussen back tonight. We've got
Mark Ashlam in the sophomore in the backfield, yeah.
And so, we're kind of leaning on those guys a little bit. It's nice that we can lean on them a little bit, but there's also Jason Pickles if you need a running back to back, though. There's also Kylan McMillan, and then there's the other wide receiver.
McMillan, Bittner, and Bicknells. I kind of call those guys the three amigos. You know what I mean? They're all fast, and they can get after it, So,
for sure.
But you're right, versatile players. They can really play anywhere. You need them to play on the offensive side.
For sure, and that makes it awfully nice, that the quarterback and the offense is not going to have to lean on, Jadon Cranford. We're going to be able to move the ball with some other guys. I just think Petrie's been awfully good this year and taking what the defense has been giving him.
Absolutely. So it'll be interesting to see. And then you look at Petrie. You know what I mean? I mean, hopefully we get a little bit of lead and we can get a backup quarterback in there. We can get Nelson a little bit, get him some exposure. So,
right.
Hopefully again you get a lead in a game like this, and you just kind of build and just keep building because we've got some big games coming up, and playoffs. I mean, you want to start thinking about playoffs this time of year. You want to think about that progression each week. Here we are. We're in week 7, Scott. I mean, it's crazy to think about it, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think Coach Dolinsky is probably going to want to keep his kids in there for at least, if we get a big lead at halftime, you still want to keep the guys out there for maybe a part of that third quarter, because you got to get them ready to play. We haven't had the luxury of having a lot of running clocks this year, so that's not a huge problem. Our kids are used to going 4 quarters, but you still want them sharp, and there's that fine line in there. When do you pull them out? When do you leave them in? It's a nice problem to have, and I think we're pretty, Coach Dolinsky's pretty up on that stuff, I'm sure he's got a plan.
Yeah, and you just got to come out and get them. But, Limestone's going to throw everything they have at you tonight. They got nothing to lose.
Oh, for sure,
Right.
for sure. And they are better this year. Their coach is a cousin to Brett Bielema, the head coach at Illinois, and he does some nice things. Everybody says they're better than they've been. They don't have a win, but they're still better.
Yeah, there's some talented kids. I recognize a couple kids from doing basketball against them last year. So, they've got some skill players. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun game.
For sure, for sure. Defensively, I think we're getting a little bit better each and every week. We haven't played our best game defensively yet, but we're still getting better every week. It's nice to know that week 7, there's still room for improvement, and it's not like we've played badly because we've actually played pretty decent football so far.
Yeah, and on the defensive side, we're starting 5, maybe 6 sophomores. So, as you think about that progression each week, those sophomores now, they're starting to get more seasoned. They're turning into juniors right in front of our eyes here. So really, that's the hope that we keep developing.
Why don't we take a time now, and it's time for the honorary captains and the point flip. So we'll turn it over we'll let Gary Baranowski take over, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to bring this down, Gary. Oh, wait. They don't have their guys over there. I'm still done. Okay, I'm going to bring this down.
You want to go with it? Want to wait till they're walking? Okay. Thought they're going to try to move forward, but here we go. Thanks, Jared. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome tonight's honorary captain, Mr. Steve Nama. Steve has been a member of our chain gang for an astonishing 50 years. He is a 75 MTHS graduate and has been married for 48 years to April. They are the parents of 4 kids and 12 grandkids. Steve also served on the Germantown Hills School Board for 24 years, including 14 as president. Steve's favorite memories include getting to run the chain for the state championship game at ISU, as well as watching Larry Summer carry the ball downfield while losing his hands as several would-be tacklers tried to bring him down. In 50 years, Steve has missed a grand total of 5 games. His dedication to Redbird football is legendary. He also happens to be head coach Dick Zielinski's uncle. Please join me in celebrating 50 years in chain gang membership for tonight's honorary captain, Mr. Steve Nauman.
All right. So they deferred. Limestone deferred.
They won the toss. Limestone Rockets have won the toss and have deferred. Keep Nauman working tonight. Not breaking.
Fans, we ask you to stand and face the flag on the south end zone. as the Metamora Madrigals lead us in our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Malone Field your marching record.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. Welcome back to Malone Field. We're here with Metamora Defensive Coordinator Jeff Herring. Jeff, another big night for another test, another different style.
Yeah. Coach Bielema spent a lot of time up in the northwestern part of the state, and up there they like to run the wing T, double dive, split stuff. It's really kind of an old school throwback offense. To be quite honest with you, I'm glad we don't have to go against it every week because it's just not something that we see all the time.
Right. And they're pretty good at it. We talked before we went on the air here. They're awfully good at this.
Yeah, when they execute, they're ripping off 8, 9, 10 yards. They scored twice against Washington's first-team defense. Against Dunlap, they were moving the football, had a couple turnovers, but if they put it together, they can move the football for sure.
Yeah, and they're probably just getting a little bit better every week, and we got to hope that we can kind of stymie that a little bit here tonight. But, Coach, I think your defense is getting just a little bit better each and every week, and Randy and I talked about it in the pregame also. You probably haven't put together a complete defensive unit or a game yet, but each week I think you're getting a little bit better.
Yeah, so our coaches, Coach Kiesewetter, Coach Elbert, Coach Yeager, Coach Toft, all those guys, during the week we emphasize just getting one play better, and you could kind of see that pay off a little bit the second half last week against Pekin. Had a chance to smooth out some things in the halftime room, and then the second half played really well, got our first defensive touchdown of the year with Jason Pickles after the big hit from Caleb McAllister.
Big score. That was a nice play.
It was for sure. So they keep improving and keep getting better, and that's all we ask for.
Tonight, Jadon's out again defensively. Who goes in for him tonight?
Will be Jason and Braden Bittner.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have some experience back there too, so that helps out a lot.
Yeah, a couple extra younger guys, Braden Cox and Brady Karch, 2 sophomores, will potentially get some minutes tonight at corner as well. So it's important to continue to bring those guys along as well.
Coach, we'll let you get going here. I know you got to get to the locker room, but thank you, and bring home a W.
All right, we will. Thank you.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about the keys to tonight's win. This one worked.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center.
I have struggled with back pain for many years. I've only had 7 decompression treatments, but I have already seen a huge improvement.
Throughout working and sports injuries and that type of thing, my body's been abused for well over 50 years, and Dr. Kaufman has kept me to where I could continue to work. I had carpal tunnel, and once we started the laser light, that tingling and numbness was alleviated.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
From storefronts to civic landmarks, Martin Sign Service brings your message to life. As a full-service sign and graphics provider, we manage every detail from design to permitting, fabrication, and installation. Precision craftsmanship on every sign, every time. Channel letters, pylon, and digital message signs that stand out day and night. In business for over 65 years, our expert team delivers every project on time and on budget. Martin Sign Service, trusted for quality, committed to your brand. Contact us today for a free quote on your next project.
101. You can do it. 102. We're not gonna give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are gonna be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're gonna need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Welcome back to Malone Field, Randy. I enjoyed talking with Coach Herring because, you know, he's very good at what he does, and he's pretty much, you know, nothing's going to surprise him here tonight. And that double dive type of an offense, you know, that is a throwback. That's the old Geneseo back in the 70s and early 80s, and that when it's run right, it is hard to stop.
Yeah, is that a lot of misdirection? Is that you lose the ball, kind of? I mean,
it kind of. You got to stay. You got to be disciplined. You got to stay where you're supposed to stay, and you know it's awfully tough. Your linebackers have got to be really disciplined.
There's a lot of action between the tackles. Then I'm assuming, or they run outside a lot of that.
Well, they can, but I don't know if you watch much of the freshman game. They like to run between the tackles and they try to trap you a little bit. Now, you got to stop that trap, too, so that can be tough.
That'll be a challenge for us. I think that's kind of the soft spot of our defense. Not that I want to throw anything out there, but
no.
You know, we've struggled a little bit between the tackles this year. So yeah, if they're going to trap us, that'll be something that we really need to work on.
For sure.
Improve on the next few weeks for sure. Yeah, what a great night for football, Scott. I mean, 65 degrees out there. I mean, it's beautiful, you know. So if you're playing in this game, you're loving it. We're in football season now, you know?
Yeah, and, you know, I'm really anxious to see how we attack this Limestone defense. We'll be on offense first. We'll receive the kickoff because Limestone won the toss and they deferred, so we took the ball.
Nice. Yeah, we have not seen Pickles run the ball yet. You know, it's been some little behind the line of scrimmage screens and pitches, things like that, but no actual run of the ball. So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I think, you know, and I think he's earned that chance to run the football a little bit. You know, that scoop and score last week was, I think, when was the last time we had a scoop and score?
Been a long time. I can't remember. I mean, you talk about a interception return for a touchdown. When's the last time that happened?
Well, we've had an interception return for a touchdown.
It's been a couple years.
It's been a couple years,
yeah. But a scoop and score, I think it's
even
been
more rare.
A long time.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember. I don't remember the last time we've had a scoop and a score.
Anyone? Tom, Mike, anybody out there? You guys remember a scoop and score? No? Nothing?
Nope.
Yeah. Alex? No. We got a bunch of no's here, so yeah, you know, and Scott, I mean, if you don't remember it, I don't think anybody's gonna remember it, buddy. You know what I mean? I mean, we got a Hall of Famer broadcaster right here, so come on, man. If you don't remember, buddy.
I mean, the only I know we've had one since, but I can remember one in the '76 state championship game by Doug Neff. He intercepted a pass. It probably went down as a fumble return for a touchdown, but it was actually a pass because he caught it out front. And that was in the state championship game in, I think, 76. I think it was in 76.
Wow. Yeah. You know, I'll give you one on my son. My son's junior year.
Oh,
was home here playing linebacker against Pekin.
Yes.
And the quarterback turned to the side in the shotgun. The center snapped it. It hit his shoulder pad, bounced up in the air. He shot the gap, caught it, and went in for a score. That was our only touchdown of the game.
Yeah.
So that was, you really don't call that an interception. It wasn't, you know, the quarterback wasn't throwing it. So it was kind of a recovery and a score. You know, I guess maybe a scoop and score if you want to get technical about it. But that's about the last one I can remember, Scott. That wasn't, you know, off of an interception, right? And you got Garrett Taylor, I think, had one probably 5 or 6 years ago.
He had an interception return for
interception, yes, exactly.
At home against Dunlap.
Yes, yeah, rounded the whole field, you know, really showed off his speed.
Right over there, and he came all the way across and scored right down there.
Yeah, yep. So yeah, that's kind of a few that I can remember. But yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. Hopefully we see a couple of those tonight. Well, Enter Sandman has cued.
Yeah, I like it. Nice and loud.
Yeah. Guys are getting fired up, ready to go. We got the sign out there by the cheerleaders says "Make the Rockets see stars and stripes." Little patriotic theme there. You gotta like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. This is the first time we've read red and black this year.
Oh, yeah. A lot more uniform combinations from back in our day.
Yeah, yeah. When I was in high school, we just had two different colored jerseys.
That's it, you know, and sometimes you'd bleach your practice pants and wear them in the game, you know?
Hard to believe this is Metamore's 80th year of football.
Yeah. A lot of wild tradition there. That is just incredible to think about, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of great players that have come through this program. I mean, you can't even, if I start naming them now, I'm sure I'd leave somebody out, and I don't know if I'd have enough time to name the great ones.
Oh my goodness, you couldn't. But you know, guys went and played in the Big Ten, and you know, guys that played on pro rosters. I mean, all kinds of stuff. You know, teams that won championships. I mean, I think you look at that history, and that '75 team really started it all, Scott. You know,
could play with the big boys.
That we you know, we're on the map. You know, and winning the here. I mean, he's not no stranger to state champions. You know, he won one in 2009 and 2011 up at Morrison. You know, so I got to believe that, you know, he's going to walk the halls of Limestone. He's going to find some kids, and he's going to recruit some kids. And I think this program is on the upswing, you know, for sure.
And he's got some clout with it being a state championship caliber coach. He's going to have some clout.
Absolutely.
As Limestone gets ready to tee it up here, I don't know who they have kicking off.
And you know, if he ever has trouble finding plays, I'm sure he could call his cousin, you know, talk a little football and get a few plays from cousin Brett. You know what I mean?
I can't see the number. He's not really facing us, but we'll see in a minute here.
Who are you looking for, Scott?
The kicker.
Kicker's 17.
17?
That's Joe Shields for Limestone.
Well, yeah, and our program just says kicker. Should have known.
Maybe he's a kid they recruited from the soccer team, you know, who knows, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go. Kick goes down right outside the 10-yard line. That's McMillan's got it. Out over the 30, he's got some daylight, and he is off to the races, and nothing but end zone in front of him.
Oh, what a nice job. Nice blocking by the Redbird kickoff return team, and McMillan takes it to the house.
Wow, no flag. Beautiful play by the Redbirds. Great job. Way to start out this game.
That's a great play by McMillan. What blocking, though?
McMillan caught it about the 12-yard line, and so that's 88-yard return.
An 80-yard return by number 3, Kylan McMillan.
Man, gotta love it. So the offense takes the field here. Looks like we're going for 2 here.
Yep.
McMillan had to hand the ball back because that's Limestone's ball.
Yeah, you might like that, though.
yeah. Can't keep that as a souvenir. You know, they might find you. And the Limestone manager came looking for the ball. He didn't realize McMillan gave it to the official and shot it off to the side. So he was making sure to retrieve that. You know, he might have a good bonus plan to keep track of all those footballs. Might be like a Dairy Queen slush or something, you know?
Well, I haven't had one of those in 30 years.
Petrie gets it on the right side, spins, gets it up at the goal line, and he will be denied. So Redbirds take a 6-0 lead here. 15 seconds into the game with 11:45 to go in the first. And now we will kick off the Limestone. Well, Scott, our time of possession, does that count? Does that 15 seconds count, or is that special teams?
I think it counts because you have the ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll ask the GOAT. Does that count as time of possession? GOAT?
He doesn't know he's the GOAT. See that?
He says yes.
All right. So we got the kicker here. That Graham Bittner out there.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Tyler Hill, Colin Strasburg back in for the Rockets.
Tyler Hill and Colin Strasburg.
Graham Bittner kicking for Metamora.
Bittner to kick off.
Well, onside kick. They're trying to get it 10 yards. It does go 10 yards. And we've got a pile here.
I think Metamora got it. Metamora got it.
Metamora ball at midfield. Wow, that ball was really starting to die right about midfield there, and it had to make it 10 yards unless the defense touches it.
But then our guy blocked him out like he would on a rebound. That was a nice job. I can't see who recovered that. Who did? Paul Swanson did a great job.
That is fantastic. Wow, Redbirds take over at midfield. Early score here for you, Scott. Two of them, actually. East Peoria is up 7-0 over Morton with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And then Pekin is up over Canton 8-0. No score in the Washington Dunlap game. We'll keep you posted on those. Petrie back to pass over the middle. Got his man and incomplete.
Pretty good coverage. Trying to go back to McMillan.
Let's say thank you to Alex Staub for providing those score updates to us. We really appreciate that. He does a great job prepping our. He gave us some notes here, and
game
some,
notes are unbelievable.
Yeah, so we really appreciate what Alex does for the program. And again, he's got a game down McHenry. Alex, who you guys playing tomorrow? At Southwest Baptist down. Is that you said that Oliver, Missouri. All the way on the other side of the state. So he's got a long drive ahead of him. So we appreciate him being here tonight.
Mark Ashelman, the ball carrier.
Ashelman loses 2 on the carry here, so it brings up a third down, 3rd and 12. Morrison comes into the game, checks in for Bavard.
How'd you like that first play from scrimmage, though, as a pass down the middle to McMillan?
Yeah, I love the aggressive play call. You know, that just gets the linebackers, the D-backs, get them back on their heels. That can open up the run game for us. Redbirds in the power I here. Ashelman deep. Morrison up. Petrie looks to throw and just throws a little long over Bittner's head, the intended receiver, and incomplete. That brings up a 4th and 12 for the Redbirds from their own 48-yard line.
Brings a 4th down. 4th and 12 for Metamora.
So Petrie stays on the field. And so it looks like the Redbirds are going to do something here. They got Braden Cox checks in at receiver. Mark Ashelman comes off. Pickles is in the background, in the backfield, with Petrie. And Pickles in motion. Petrie now back to pass, scrambles to his right side. He's looking downfield. He's going to keep it. He's got some daylight, and he dives, and he's going to be short of the first down. Gets down to about the 42 of Limestone. So the Redbirds will turn it over on down. So great effort by Petrie there.
Yep. It looked like they were trying to set up a screen pass, but Limestone defensed it pretty well.
Yeah, they did a nice job reading it. So yeah, Petrie had to try to make something out of nothing there.
And he just about did.
Yeah, we're awful close. Great effort. So Limestone comes out. Looks like trying to see who the quarterback is here. Is that number 4? Bo Johnson?
Yeah.
And they're calling a player onto the field here. Guard steps in, and Bo Johnson back to throw off to his right side. That's number 7, complete. It's out to midfield, an 8-yard gain. That's to Cooper Clark, the junior running back, defensive back for Limestone. So Limestone will have second and short here from midfield.
Gain of 8 on the completed pass. Second down 2 for Limestone.
That was number 50 that came on the field there, I think, Scott. I don't have him on my roster. So it's possibly he's a sophomore. I think Limestone's got a couple sophomores getting some minutes this week. Johnson under center. And they give it to
that's good
Cooper
defense.
Clark, and he will not get the first down. So that's no gain on the play, really. Brings up a 3rd and 2.
On the stop, Mark Ashelman.
Maybe 1.5.
Big 3rd down for the Redbird defense. I'm sure they're in 4th down territory.
Yeah. Bo Johnson under center. Motion to the right side. They pitch it out to the right. They've got the first down. That's number 6, Kyler Hill, on the carry for Limestone.
On the stop, Braden Pittner for Metamora. And a Limestone first down.
First down for Limestone from the Metamora 47-yard line. So Johnson under center, hands it off to number 3. That's Tyler Hammond on the carry, and he'll lose a yard.
Yeah.
Tyler Hammond
Brings up a 2nd and 11 for Limestone
on the play.
from the Metamora 48.
Nice job by the Redbird defense. They just created a big pile there. There was really nowhere for him to go. Hit a 2nd and 11 for Limestone.
Give it to the up back, and he is hit immediately.
Saul Swanson.
Yeah, nice job by Saul Swanson to come from that outside linebacker position.
Does he just kind of hide behind that defensive tackle and just kind of slides in?
Yeah, did a great job reading that. You know, and Limestone's not getting the ball out of the backfield really fast, so you know that's just great linebacker play by Saul Swanson to recognize that and play aggressive football and get in there.
Brings up a 3rd and 11.
Oh, Johnson out of the shotgun now for Limestone. Back to pass, looking left. Got his man, that's number 3, Tyler Hammond. And he looks like he's just short of the first down here.
On the stop, Tyler McMillan for the
About
Redbirds.
9 yards on the play, but that'll bring up a 4th and 2.
Gain of 9 on the completion brings a 4th down and 2 for Limestone. 4th and 2.
Limestone in 4-down territory here inside the 40-yard line.
Big down for the Redbird defense.
Yep, Bo Johnson under center. That's the motion. They run up the middle, and he's got the first down over the 35-yard line.
Whoa, they had him stopping it initially, but then he just kept going. And
Yeah. Colin Strasburg, number 8 for Limestone. Nice job on the second effort there. So it brings up a first down for Limestone down to the Metamora 34-yard line. But yeah, Scott, they had him stood up there nicely, and he just kind of kept his feet moving and kind of shifted to the left and worked his way loose. And yeah, you'd like to see us wrap up and drive him to the ground. Johnson under center, takes the pitch. Now he's looking to the right side, had his man, but just couldn't haul it in. That was this Cooper Clark. Clark was the intended receiver, but ball falls incomplete. We just got a break there.
Yeah, it was a breakdown in our coverage and kind of caught a break.
Yeah, nice ball was delivered well by the quarterback there. Probably a little bit high. Quick score update here, Scott. East Peoria 14, Morton 6.
10 for Limestone. Tyler Hammond on the carry. On the stop, Sam Barbarinas for Metamora. Loss on the play, 3rd down and 12. Pass intended for Colin Strasburg, incomplete. 4th and 12.
John.
Pass complete to Jalen Cahill for the Rockets. Ball spotted at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Braden Bitter on the stop for Metamora. 1st and goal. Touchdown. Touchdown Limestone. On the carry for the Rockets, Cooper Clark. Joey Shields will kick for Limestone. Extra point is good for the Rockets. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Score becomes Limestone 7, Metamora 6. Illini score in the first quarter. Washington 0, Dunlap 0. Morton 6, East Peoria 14, Pekin 15, Canton 0. Back deep from Metamora, Jason Pickles. Tyler McMillan on the return, brought down to the 50-yard line. On the stop, Cooper Clark, flag on the field at the 44-yard line. Holding Metamora. Yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Marks the ball at the Metamora 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Mark Ashelman, the ball carrier. On the stop, Tyler Hammond, and a Metamora 1st down. Ashelman, the ball carrier, up and near the 42-yard line. On the stop, Colin Strasburg, gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for Metamora. Stephen Petrie on the carry.
50 on the tap. 50.
On the stop, number 50 for Limestone, and a Metamora 1st down.
The one that I use, this one the secretary made additions to. It said use this one for varsity unified.
First and 10.
Number 10.
On the carry, Mark Ashelman.
Number 8.
On the stop, Colin Strasburg. Ashelman down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Metamora. The kid's got some speed. He's a sophomore.
Sixteen's keeping it.
Touchdown. Touchdown, Metamora. Steve Petrie on the carry. Maybe we should practice our kicking.
Keeping it.
2-point conversion attempt good for Metamora. Stephen Petrie on the carry. They should be playing.
Peoria 14,
6 and 8.
6 and 8.
6 and 8.
Back deep, Kyler Hill, Colin Strasburg for Limestone. Strasburg. Graham Bittner kicking for Metamora. Grammy.
Gets down close to the 10-yard line.
Number 6.
Brought down about 25 by Kevin.
Oh, he got out of it.
Now has it in sights and takes him down at the Metamora 35-yard.
Kyler Hill on the return for the Rockets.
26.
On the stop.
That was Kyler Hill on the return.
On the tackle, Graham Bittner.
How did he get out of there? I put my head down. I thought he was I don't know. He got hit by like 3 guys.
Great field position down in the middle.
Rockets 1st and 10 at the Metamora 42-yard line.
Too many tacklers, and he got this lodge because of the impact.
He gets hit, man.
Limestone comes up. Johnson under gun. Under center.
7.
Nice job by Kyler McMillan.
Cooper Clark, the ball carrier.
That's a gain of about 2 on the
Tripped up by Kylan McMillan.
excellent job by McMillan to come up and make the stop there. That could have gone a lot more.
Gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
Fire through all the blockers. Brings up a 2nd and 8 for Limestone. Metamora 40. Strasburg in the backfield with Johnson out of shotgun.
Number
Clark
8.
in motion, and they run up the right side. Falls forward for about a yard.
Ball carrier Colin Strasbaugh.
49 at the bottom.
On the stop, Caleb Morrison from Metamora brings up 3rd down. Third down and 7 for the Rockets.
Big 3rd down. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Johnson back to pass and gets brought down. And that's Boutoni on the sack for the Redbirds.
On the sack for Metamora, Cade Boutoni.
What a great play by Boutoni.
Lost on the play, responsible for the Metamora 49-yard line.
Johnson just didn't have a chance. He was there immediately. So that's a big play. So that brings, I got to believe that's a punt team's out there for Limestone. So just watch Pickles and Bittner back to the seat.
A 10-yard loss for Tony Sack.
Limestone punt down near the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Redbirds. Mark Ashelman from Metamora. Tripped up by Cooper Clark near the 40-yard line. And that'll end our first quarter. The score of Metamora 14, Limestone 7. on the carry. Weaves his way down to the 33-yard line. On the stop, Colton Mathis. Flag near the 40-yard line. Holding a preliminary call against Metamora. Yard penalty sets up second down 13. Stephen Petrie on the carry. Third down and 3 for Metamora. Mark Asherman on the carry brought down their midfield. On the stop, Colin Strasbaugh and a Metamora first down. Flag on the play. Pass intercepted by Colin Strasbaugh. Flags thrown at the 45 and 47-yard lines. Illegal block Limestone. Personal foul Limestone. Penalty mark-off, spots the ball at the 20-yard line of Limestone. It'll be first down Redbird. Tyler Hammond, the ball carrier. It was correction, 1st and 10, Limestone. Brings up 2nd down. On the stop, Caleb Morrison. Tyler Hill on the carry. On the stop, A.J. Yeager, Sam Ballerina, Aiden Wallace. A second quarter middle on a score, Washington 10, Dunlap 7. Pass incomplete, intended for Jalen Cahill. Defending Jason Pickles for Metamora. Flag on the field. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Metamora. Ball up to 35. 1st and 10, Limestone. Colton Mathis on the carry. His first by Kylan McMillan brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5, Rockets. Interception, Metamora. Braden Bittner for the Redbirds. Official timeout on the field. Bo Johnson, the injured Limestone player. Ashelman from Metamora fights down to the 41-yard line. Hit first by Kyler Hill for the Rockets. Second down 4 for Metamora. Ashelman on the carry. Brought down by Cooper Clark.
First down.
Gain of 5 on the play. Moves the chain. That's a Redbird first down.
47. Back. Then in the back.
Mark Ashelman on the carry. Brought down by Colin Strasbaugh and Cooper Clark. Second down and 4.
Here it comes. Out. Right side. Ashley. Time.
Timeout taken by Limestone.
Seven.
And you can watch the replay of tonight's game on MTCO Local Channel 400 on Wednesday, October 15th at 7 p.m. and multiple times the following days. Also look for upcoming live and replay broadcasts of varsity volleyball here at Metamora. Halftime score, Washington 17, Dunlap 7. Second quarter score, Morton 18, East Peoria 20. And a second quarter score, Pekin 15, Canton 14. Second down 4. Stephen Petrie on the carry, spins over the 35-yard line, and that moves the chains. First and 10, Metamora. On the stop, Jakiran Herndon for the Rockets. First and 10. Mark Ashelman on the carry for Metamora. Short of the goal line, brought down by Colin Strasbaugh. It'll be first and goal. Ashelman on a 35-yard run. Touchdown. Touchdown, Metamora. Mark Hasselman on the carry.
To do a DNA test or something, you know.
Bittner on the kick is good for Metamora. And we're at 5:08 left in the half. The score becomes Metamora 21, Limestone 7. Bittner to kick for Metamora. Back to the Rockets. Strasbaugh and Kyler Hill. Gage Miller covers the kick for the Rockets.
Here, so. Gain.
On the carry, Colton Mathis for Limestone. On the stop, Jay Murphy.
Give that stop to the D-line. Did a nice job just plugging things up there. So that brings up a 2nd and just about 9
Tyler Hammond now
for Limestone.
Number 3, Tyler Hammond.
Now in at quarterback is Tyler.
For Metamora.
Yeah, while our sound was out there, the Limestone quarterback went down.
3rd down 6, Rockets.
And he appears to be out at least for the half here. So backup quarterback Tyler Hammond will be in the rest of the half here. So.
Pass intended for Jalen Cahill, incomplete.
Cahill was the intended receiver on that. That brings up a 4th down for Limestone. So about a 4th and 6 here from their own 44-yard line. So clearly they're in 4-down territory here, being down 2 scores with 3.5 to go in the half. So Hammond
Kind of a risky move here, isn't it?
Yep, it throws. Taken down by McMillan, and that'll be Metamora ball at the Limestone 45-yard line. Great job by McMillan to come up and make the stop there and not.
Mark Ashelman tripped up near the 31-yard line on the stop. Cooper Clark. Good for a Metamora first down.
Asheville 20.
Mark Ashelman off the
But
left side
got
of
it
the river.
now.
Brought down by Cooper Clark. And
We're at 24 half. Pekin is up 14 at the half.
The middle line tonight.
Yeah.
Stephen Petrie on the carry. Fights his way down to the 10-yard line. Wrapped up by Cooper Clark.
If he doesn't make that spin.
Second down and 3 for Metamora.
Taylor left side, and he's in the end zone.
Touchdown. That Metamora would kind of gather themselves and be able to kind of enforce their will a little bit. But it's really from about that midway through the second quarter. Now they scored, 3 touchdowns in the last 7 minutes of game clock?
Yep. We kind of got things regulated and going. So Graham Bittner in to kick the extra point. Kick is
up and good.
Up and through. So Redbirds will take a 28-7 lead here with 1:50 to go in the half.
Metamora takes the lead, 28-7. Halftime score.
So now you just got to hold them out of the end zone here before the half. And then I think this creates an opportunity to maybe get some other kids some action and kind of just develop your team and see some game action.
Fans, this Monday will be our JV game, 4:30 on Monday. JV game against Quincy High School. That's Monday at 4:30 p.m. right here.
It's kind of nice, your top 2 running backs injured for tonight. You can come in with a sophomore running back like Ashelman, and boy, is he good.
Oh, I mean, he just runs just with enthusiasm, you know. And I mean, when he gets hit, he just falls forward. You know, I think we noticed that in the Canton game. The kick goes down, bounces down to the 10-yard line, and gets out over the 25. It's close to the 30.
37 Jackson.
Kyler Hill returns the ball near the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Limestone. Barbarinas with pressure in the backfield. Pass complete to number 8, Colin Strasbaugh. On the stop, Caleb Morrison. Quarterback Kiefer Hammond. On the stop, Remington Lakeman from Metamora. Brings up 3rd down. Timeout called by Metamora. Fans, as we start our halftime, we'll have our Easy Mortgage Touchdown Challenge tonight. Racing across the field will be Alyssa Evans and Alexis Astor. Tonight, the winner will receive a $25 gift card courtesy of the Easy Mortgage team. Again, that'll be Alyssa Evans and Alexis Astor. Hammond on the keeper. First down for the Rockets. False start, Limestone, 5-yard penalty. Pass incomplete, intended for Kyler Hill. Jason Pickles in coverage.
looks like Coach is setting up kind of a prevent defense here,
Yeah.
Scott. You know, he's got a lot of defensive back end in there. You know, back deep. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? On the prevent defense, all of a sudden everybody gets a 34-yard play, you know. So hopefully we can get underneath the ball and make the transition.
Throw the ball a little bit faster than what he wants. And he hands the ball off, kind of a draw play, and it doesn't go anywhere, and that's the end of the half. So a nice job by Barbarinas to trip that up. And here we go into halftime. It's 28, 27. Well, we'll do the band first, and then after that.
Fans setting up for the Easy Mortgage Touchdown Challenge. Winner receiving a $25 gift card courtesy of the Easy Mortgage team. Once again tonight, let's hear it for Alyssa Evans and Alexis Asco as they get geared up and run the race from sideline to sideline. And here they come. Pants, jersey, and helmet. Pretty close so far. We've got a clear winner, and thank you once again to Easy Mortgage, sponsoring the Easy Mortgage Touchdown Challenge.
The Redbird Marching Band will perform all of their competitive 2025 production entitled Song of the Siren. Tonight, get excited to see our sailors take to the waves, make contact with the sirens, while praying to their song and meet their watery grave. Drum majors, is your band ready? Your Metamora Redbird Marching Band.
Yep. Looking for the lowest interest rate on your mortgage. Rubber Alum. Mortgage Matt can help you save big on your next home. Call Easy Mortgage today. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Goodfield State Bank. Yep. Hanover's Pub, your favorite food and drinks every time you visit. Kirby Food is proud to be 100% employee owned. Mason Funeral Home, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Merrill Lynch, local faces with big company resources. Metamora Fields Golf Club. Come for a quick bite after you're around the golf. Win or lose, there's always two. Zobrist Insurance, the total insurance solution. Underground Railroad. The full story of the Underground Railroad and Metamora unfolds with the airing of the movie on Saturday, October 25th and Sunday, October 26th at 7 p.m. exclusively on MTCO's local channel 400.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center. Our spinal decompression therapy helps alleviate pain and promote healing.
I had severe lower back pain. Dr. Kaufman, he suggested spinal decompression, and it has worked wonders.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
Yep, it should be.
Contact Greg Harmon for an auto quote today.
Well, Randy, after a pretty hectic first half. We think we got everything under control now, thanks to Tom and Neil Hagan. Boy, what a job they did to get everything fixed and find out it was just one little plug that was not good.
One little connector manufactured in, you know, some crazy part of the world, and here we are. So great job by Neil and Tom to snip that out, and here we go, man. We're back in action, baby.
And Metamora is set up to kick off to Limestone.
Second half. Back deep, Colin Strasbaugh, Tyler Hill.
Graham Bittner tees it up.
Tyler Hill and Colin Strasberg back to receive, and a little blooper kick down at the 40-yard line, and I think Metamora got a hold of that. And
yeah, we did.
Wow, what a play! Was that Bittner over there? Who was that?
Yeah, I think it was Bittner.
Number 11, Xavion Payton. Okay.
Payton, yeah.
I thought I saw 13, but yeah, it was all the way on the other side of the field. But Xavion Payton, wow, what a play. I mean, he just shot out of a cannon there.
Went up and got it and wrestled it away.
Yeah.
Wanted it just a little bit more.
Love it. So Metamora takes over at the Limestone 37-yard line, 1st and 10 to start the second half here. Ashleman in the backfield with Petrie. Pickles now on the reverse. He's got some daylight.
And Hill's going to take it in for a score. Touchdown, Metamora.
Beautiful play.
What a block by Grove, number 58, out in the open field. And Pickles set him up nice and then just kind of stuck in behind him. Great play by...
Oh, Pickles really showcased his speed there for us, Scott. I mean, my goodness, he was flying.
Great block, though.
Yeah.
Grove with a tremendous block.
Yeah, we got to give credit to that offensive line. They're doing a fantastic job tonight. Graham Bittner to kick. And it's good. Redbirds take a 35-7 lead here with 11:48 to go in the third quarter. So, you know, we started the game 11:45. You know, and the kick return, here we are, 11:48.
Yep.
With a score here with 12 seconds into the half. So, wow. Looking good, Scott.
Yeah, that was what a great play call by Coach Malinsky to utilize Jason Pickles' speed, athleticism.
Yep, got Petrie and Ashleman kind of moving to the left. Then Pickles just swung it back the other side. And he said some nice blockers out there, Evan Grove, and didn't see who else was out there, but excellent work.
Took a little while to get going, but once we did, we're
starting to roll here.
I don't know, Randy, you got a score of that Washington Dunlap game updated?
Yep, Alex is working on it for us. Ball bounces down about close to the 10 and gets out to about the 30-yard line.
On the return, Colin Strasbaugh. He's wrapped up by Connor.
We got a flag down here at about the 37-yard line.
Flag to the 37-yard line.
What's that all about? Odd place for a flag on a kickoff.
Yeah, well, there had to be some blocking there, so personal foul against Metamora. So that'll tack 15 yards onto that return, brings it up to right over the 45-yard line. So good field position for Limestone to start. So Scott, you asked for those scores. Right now, with 4:15 to go in the third quarter, Washington 23, Dunlap 13. And again, Morton 31, East Peoria 20. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. And then Pekin 15, Canton 14, with 9:22 to go in the third quarter. Number 3.
On the carry, Tyler Hammond.
Tyler Hammond gets pulled down.
For the Rockets, number 4.
see who was on that tackle? Was that Bittner over there?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Looks like the quarterback for Limestone is back, Bo Johnson, number 4. So whatever his injury was, he was able to get things kind of shaken off there at halftime. So Hammond's back to the running back position, and Bo Johnson back at quarterback.
Yeah.
That's number 28, Colton Mathis on the carry for Limestone. He gets the first down, and I think that's the first time we've seen him carry the ball tonight, Scott.
Yeah, I think so too.
A pretty powerful runner there. Johnson under center, hands it off.
Hand off to Kyler Hill.
Morrison on that tackle.
Brought down by Caleb Morrison.
A quick fact here for you, Scott. If Joliet Catholic loses tonight, and right now they're down 28-7 to Mount Carmel, that would eliminate them from the playoffs. So last time they missed the playoffs was 2017. They went 3-6. But Joliet Catholic does not miss the playoffs very often. So
the next year they won the state title.
Hammond now with the carry, still on his feet, gets awful close to the first down marker.
Tyler Hammond on the carry.
So they must have had a lot of injuries, I'm guessing, in 17.
Yeah, because you're right. 18 is when they, we had that 8-1 season. They were 5-4. They came in here and yeah, tough draw for that 8-1 team. First down for Limestone from the Metamora 33-yard line. Johnson under center. Hammond in motion. Strasburg is the back and gets tied up, and I think he'll get back close to the line of scrimmage, maybe falls forward for a yard.
He broke 2 tackles, but good pursuit by Metamora.
Yeah, nice job by the defense to really slow him down. So that brings up a 2nd and 9 for Limestone from the Metamora 32.
Coach Harry talked about how Limestone has been able to move the ball on just about everybody they've played this year, and that's an offsides on Limestone. And
left tackle jumped there, so it'll bring him back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
So, this isn't probably surprising that they've been able to move the ball against us, because they have been able to move the ball against everybody.
Yeah, they've got elements. I mean, the passing game. Cahoe is a basketball player. He's got good hands. The quarterback throws the ball pretty well. So they've got elements, Scott. I mean, this coach, I think, he's building this program to where this program's going to be competitive here in the near future.
Timeout on the field.
We're really thankful for the Hagen brothers, Neil and Tom.
Neil and Tom Hagen have kept us going here today, so we are very thankful for them. Now we're missing Jonathan, though, on some of these tackles. He's got a great end zone angle there, to see some of these numbers for us. So, we're gonna have to mic him up down there, Scotty.
So since the turn of the millennium, this will be Joliet Catholic's 3rd time to miss the playoffs. So that's since 2001.
Wow. All I know is they've played Metamora, I think, 3 times.
Right? Yeah, 2 of them in a state title game.
2 in state title games that didn't go our way. And then one time we were 8-1 against a 5-4 here at Malone, and it didn't go our way. So it doesn't break my heart to find out they're not going to be in the playoffs this year, Scott. A delayed handoff there goes to Hammond. He gets stopped in the backfield for a loss.
A great pursuit by Petroni, and Barbarina both came in and messed that play up for Limestone. Nice defensive play there.
Yeah, the defensive line has been doing a really nice job tonight.
3rd down, 15 for Limestone.
Third and long here for Limestone. I got to believe this is a passing down, Scott. Johnson steps up under center. Him in motion. They give it. It's back to pass. Got 13. That's Gage Miller. He's got the first down. It's inside the 20, down to close to the 10.
How did that guy get so wide open?
I don't know. I don't know where he came from. Was he in the H-back position, or I don't know where he started. But again, that pass was on time and well thrown, and nice catch by the receiver and nice run after the catch.
Ball at the Metamora 12, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 Limestone from the Metamora 12. Johnson gives it to the up back. That's number 28, Colton Mathis. Gets him maybe a yard.
On the stop, Remy Lankeman.
Number 76, Jay Murphy subs in. He comes in for Ashleman.
That was 3rd and 16.
Yeah, that was a heck of a play. Johnson under center. It's Hammond in motion. Clark now gets tackled.
Nice job by Pickles to come up and slow him down for his pursuit to come in and make the tackle.
And no gain on the play. Excellent work. Updated score here, Washington 23, Dunlap 15. So they must have got a safety, Scott, because they scored 2 points. So
well, they had 7, and then they probably scored a touchdown and went for 2.
It was 23-13. You're right. You know what? Maybe we missed the 2-point conversion on that. Johnson into the end zone, has his man Hammond, and it's a touchdown for Limestone. So yeah, this quarterback could throw the ball. He's throwing strikes. And now we've got a Limestone player down here about right around the 15-yard line. And the officials will take a timeout. I'm not sure what number that is.
Official timeout on the field.
Possibly number 4, Bo Johnson, the quarterback. And not sure if he took a hit after making that throw. But yeah, the defensive line has been putting a lot of pressure on him when he goes back to throw the ball.
Yeah, that's not the quarterback. That's a different number. There's 4 standing over there about the 10-yard line.
Yep, you're right. You're right. That's number 53.
Oh, a lineman.
That's Malik Sanders. So good to see him walking off the field in his own power. So Limestone will look to kick the extra point here. Number 17, Joe Shields in the kick. And the quarterback, Bo Johnson, to hold.
Joey Shields into Limestone to kick.
Kick is up. It's blocked. And McMillan has it.
Yeah, it's a dead ball. It's a dead ball.
Dead ball. Can't return it. Okay.
It's blocked by Metamora.
So that leaves the score. Metamora 35, Limestone 13, with 6:09 to go in the third quarter. And a couple other scoring updates here. Morton 38, East Peoria 20, with 7:30 to go in the third quarter. And here's a little surprise here. Pekin 15, Canton 20, with 4:35 to go in the third quarter. And if Pekin loses that game, they would be eliminated from the playoffs, Scott. They need these last 3 games to get into the playoffs. So, wow, and again, Joliet Catholic is down 28-7 with 5:29 to go in the third to Mount Carmel, who's ranked number 1 in 8A. That's a tough road to hoe there against Mount Carmel as being the biggest school, the number 1 team in the biggest division in the state.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough. So, uphill ride there for Joliet Catholic here.
East Peoria 20. Third quarter score, Canton 20, Pekin 15.
Again, Pickles the deep man here in the receive position, and we've got McMillan and Bittner in the short receive position for the Redbirds. And a little squib kick gets fielded, and we cover the ball down about 32. And that's number 86 for the Redbirds on that recovery. That's Brady Karch. Nice job there to handle that squib kick. Those can be awful dangerous sometimes, Scott.
Yeah, for sure. I liked how Metamore, the guys around him, the Metamore players, jumped on top of him so there wasn't any kind of pile-up where you could steal the ball from him.
Yeah, sometimes you get in the bottom of a pile there, and that ball can be stole away, and that's what the official sees. That's what you get.
So Petrie and Ashelman will be the lone players in the Redbird backfield.
Ashelman gets it on the left side, cuts it up, still on his feet over the 40, spins, gets down up over the 45.
Ashelman on the carry.
He's having a really good night, an Alex Staub type night.
I tell you what, and he's just a vertical runner. There's no frills about those first 2 steps. He gets that ball, gets right in the hole, and then kind of works from there. So you got to love the fact that he's getting out of the backfield quickly. There's no hesitation in the backfield. He's just going. He's trusted his blockers to get through the line. Pickles and McMillan on the right side. Ashelman gets it up the middle. Nice gain.
Ball carrier Ashelman.
It's about 6 on first down. That's great running between the tackles there, Scott.
Yeah, for sure. That's really good, hard-nosed running.
And that line just opening up just enough to get him through there. And again, he's confident running behind this line. You gotta love that.
Line's doing a nice job of just giving him enough of a crease for him to sneak through, and he's not getting hit until he's getting into that second level.
Absolutely. Redbird second down in Limestone territory down at the 48. Petrie back to pass. He's going long for McMillan. Just couldn't adjust to the pass, but nice look, but McMillan made a great effort there trying to adjust to that throw and just couldn't get over there. But, that second and short, sometimes that's a great down to kind of air things out and just kind of make sure the defense doesn't fall asleep on you, right?
Yeah. But I like that second and 4. You went for the big play. You still got 2 more downs to get a first down.
Exactly. We're in 4-down territory. We're in Limestone down there 48. So, yeah, got to take the shot when you have the chance. Petrie with the spin move. It's down.
He's down. He's down.
I believe the ground caused the fumble, but the officials look like they're entertaining this thing. So, haven't seen a signal quite yet. They're at the 40-yard line, and they're signaling for the first down. Yeah, it looked like Petrie kind of extended the ball out, but it did hit the ground.
Yeah, and his knees were down. So 1st and 10 from the Limestone 40-yard line.
Ashelman on the right side. Falls forward to about the 36.
Ashelman down to the 36-yard line.
Pick up a 4.
Picked up by Cooper Clark.
Healthy 4 yards there on first down. Big Bavard checks into the game for Morrison here. With double tight end formation here with Edwards and Bavard. Petrie now keeps it. It's wrapped up about the 40-yard line. No gain on the play. Actually a loss of 4.
It's going to be third and about 9.
The defense just didn't buy the fake there, and they just kept pursuing him. And Petrie just didn't really have a lot of daylight there.
I think he has to give the line more time to spread them out, create a pocket, take it, and then take off running.
Petrie got on the right side. He's got it. Well, he slowed down there. Scott almost thought he was carrying out a fake. Gets down to about the 25-yard line. That'll be a first down for Metamora. But did you see how calm he was when he was running that ball?
That was crazy. I didn't think he had the ball.
I mean, he just slowed down and calmed down so much. It almost looked like he was carrying out a fake, and there he still had the ball in his hand. So what a nice composed play there by Petrie to get the first down.
Except for first 10 from the 24.
Metamora in the power eye here. Morrison the up back. And Ashelman gets it right up the middle. Falls forward down to about the 20.
Mark Ashelman crosses the 20-yard line.
Pick up of almost 5.
Yeah, nice job on first down.
Caden Follis. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Second down.
McMillan split out left. Bittner split out to the right. Ashelman in the backfield behind Petrie. Morrison in the H-back position. Ashelman gets it on the right side, still on his feet. Cuts back to the left inside the 5-yard line. That'll be a first down and goal for the Redbirds inside the 5. And boy, you just got to love the fact that he's just a vertical runner. You know,
he doesn't mess around, does he?
No, he's just knifing right into the defense every time. So got a timeout here.
Oh, there's an injured player. Metamora's got an injury. Who is that?
Oh,
I think he's fine. 75. Yeah. Reyes?
75, Jeffrey Reyes, 6'1", 250 junior. Like he's just shaken up on the play, but appears to be okay.
That'll bring in A.J. Yeager, play a little tackle, so sub one southpaw for another.
Pickles and McMillan split out left. Petrie now up the middle.
Touchdown, Metamora. That was almost too easy.
Yeah, really just didn't get touched. Just kind of somebody grabbed his ankle once he was in the end zone. So nice drive by the Redbirds. Minute 24 in the third. Redbirds 41, Limestone 13, and Graham Bittner will come in to kick the extra point.
Wow. Here's our stat for you, Randy. Metamora and Joliet Catholic have never both missed the playoffs in the same year. Thanks to Alex Staub.
Wow. I tell you, that just just a testimony to how strong these programs are, year in, year out. It's been outstanding. So Bittner hits the extra point, so that brings the score 42-13, the minute 24 in the third. But yeah, you go back over the years, and you look at Joliet Catholic and you look at Metamora, you put those trophy cases together, you got a museum exposition there,
You ever seen the trophy, when you walk into Joliet Catholic School and you walk in the front, and it's dark, and the only thing that's lit up is the trophy case, and it's like individual trophy cases stacked on top of each other with their state championships. They got state championships in baseball and football, I think volleyball. They've got a bunch of them, and it's a little intimidating because then there's a thing in the middle. It's the Joliet Catholic School symbol, and that's what's in the middle of the floor. That's lit up too. It's really nice.
Wow. Yeah, I've never been there. Kickoff bounces inside the 20. Picked up. That's number 6, Kyler Hill, and finds his way over the 25-yard line.
Out to about the 26-yard line?
Yeah, so Alex was telling us he was there for the volleyball super sectional. And, yes, I've never been inside there, so it sounds like some kind of a shrine or something, the way you guys are describing it here. So
It's impressive.
First and 10 Rockets.
Yeah, it was one of the neater trophy presentations that I've seen.
Well, those Catholic schools recruit, Scott.
Yes,
so
I know it.
It's all about presentation, I think that's where Rudy went to school, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, went to Joliet Catholic,
And he's got a picture. He had his picture the other day with Rudy.
Yeah, and Alex Staub just got to meet Rudy. So pretty cool. That's a neat piece of football history there to get to meet a guy like that.
Grady Neal with a stop. It's about a 3-yard loss. That's a nice job by Neal.
Grady Neal's done a great job this year. Brings up a second and about 15 for Limestone from their own 22.
Second down, 15.
Brings up a second 15 as we close in on 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter.
Hammond in motion, gets the pitch on the right side. Falls forward maybe for a small gain over there.
Hammond on the carry.
Grady Neal again out there.
On the stop, Sam Barbarinas.
And Sam Barbarinas both did a nice job.
Nice job, about a 2-yard gain, maybe a 1-yard gain. Brings up a 3rd and long here for Limestone.
And that'll end this third quarter. Mason Fearhome, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Stop by and see Ross. Kerrigan's Pub, serving drinkable happiness since 2000. This pub's for you. Commerce Bank. For nearly 160 years, Commerce Bank has been helping people find answers to their financial questions that matter most to them. If you have questions, give them a call. Let's get back to live action here. We start the fourth quarter. It's 3rd and 14 for the Rockets.
Johnson back to pass and just gets swallowed up by the defensive line there.
They did such a nice job of not getting spread out. They did it, and they just collapsed on the quarterback. He had nowhere to go. Brings up a 4th and about 16.
Barbarinas was in on the tackle, but yeah, that whole defensive line just did a great job forming a pocket, just collapsing that pocket on the quarterback. Bittner and Pickles back to receive for the Redbirds. And the punt,
it's partially blocked, I think.
yeah, goes out about the 35-yard line. So that'll be great field position for the Redbirds here. A couple scoring updates, Scott. Washington and Dunlap still at 23-15. Washington with 6:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Morton now pulling ahead of East Peoria. Morton 44, East Peoria 20 with 2:10 to go in the third quarter. And Pekin takes the lead back at the end of the third quarter, 23-20 over Canton. So we got a barn burner there. Mount Carmel 35, Joliet Catholic 7 with 11:05 to go in the fourth quarter. So that's a tough one. Petrie rolls to his right, looks down the field, going long. Got an end zone shot, and
it's a touchdown, Metamora.
It's pay dirt, and that is that Bittner over there?
Yeah.
I can't see all the way that far on the other side of the
Yeah,
field.
that's
but
Bittner.
wow, Bittner started all the way from the left side, worked us all the way over the right corner. So Petrie did a nice job just kind of waiting for him just to break open and get out there. But, man, he threw a strike.
Yeah.
What a play. Graham Bittner could take the extra point.
You got to remember, some Limestone scored 2 touchdowns against Washington.
Yeah, more than we did.
Yeah.
Kick is up and good.
Makes it 49-13.
But yeah, when you start thinking about the offensive prowess of Limestone, we got shut out. They had 2 scores, So you got to give the team some credit. They could move the ball, like you said.
Yeah.
A 35-yard touchdown strike from.
So Scott, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow morning, but Illinois hopeful fans here at 11 o'clock. We got Ohio State in Champaign. I don't know what Coach Bielema has lined up, but hopefully he's going to pull out all the stops and go for it. You know what I mean? If Illinois can beat Ohio State, you know what that means
That's
for
a
the
signature
Illini.
win. That's a big-time signature win.
I mean, that's a signature win, but that probably means we're going to play in the postseason college playoff, now
Good
the
shot
12 team. So, huge game for the Illini tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Then it's 7:08, Cubs play.
The Cubbies, they got a chance, right? No, I got some differing opinions here up in the press box. So what do you think? Oh, we got the flags flying here.
Yeah.
In the back of the play. Not sure. We got 3 flags here, and there had to be some kind of extracurricular activity there because it was well after the whistle blew. So this game could be getting a little chippy here, Scott.
See what they do here. It's
officials are conferring it right around the 35-yard line, making sure everybody saw the same thing. He might be making plans to go to the grill later, Scott.
They said that's where they're going to go after the game.
Did they? All right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to have a little talk over it, right? No, we don't have much to give them a hard time about tonight. They've done a pretty nice job.
Yeah. And they're the same refs that did the freshman game. Nice win for the freshmen tonight, too.
Yes.
38-12.
Yes, they look good. They look real good. Look very physical. Coach Kurt's got that team whipping into shape.
Yeah, and you know what? They played a lot of close games and just didn't come their way. It's hard to keep freshmen focused and upbeat when they're not winning. They needed that win here tonight really bad. They got it.
Yep, you just want to see them continue to make progressions and, get these kids motivated. So, yeah, the penalty goes against Metamora. I didn't see the call.
Neither did I.
There's some kind of personal foul, so maybe some activity. And somebody got ejected from the game, it sounds like.
Who?
Not sure. But possibly, a shove or a push or somebody grabbed the face mask after the play. Could be anything like that.
Officials signal personal foul plus 1 ejection for Metamora. First and 10, Limestone.
Well, they can't play until the third quarter next week.
Ooh, yeah, that's a whole game. Limestone gives it to the up back, 28, and he falls forward for a gain of about 5.
Mathis on the carry.
Number 28, Colton Mathis, senior running back.
Jackson Backus on the stop. Second down.
Number 37, Jackson Backus on the stop, the 6'5" sophomore. And, man, he's a kid I think's got a real bright future ahead of him, Scott.
Oh, for sure. He's,
works his tail off. We had Coach Damon here talking about how hard he works on the basketball court. And, man, he's just going to keep working to improve his body. And really looking forward to seeing him. Back to pass. Pressure by Backus. And it's complete. The number 13, that's Gage Miller for Limestone. That's the first down to the Metamora 28-yard line.
First and 10, Limestone.
Yeah, this quarterback's pretty accurate, Scott. I mean, he
is.
He was pressured there and made the play.
Cooper Clark on the carry.
That Lumpkin and 82. Connor Graham
Connor Graham on the stop.
Brings up a second and about 7. For the Rockets down at about the Metamora 26-yard line. Pitch to the left-hand side, and got the first down, gets down to about the 15-yard line. Number 6, Kyler Hill.
Kyler Hill on the carry.
For Limestone.
First down, Rockets.
Down to the Metamora 14-yard line. And that's number 28, Colton Mathis on the carry. Gets a few.
Who made the tackle? Number 8, Ty Duncan.
Ty Duncan on the stop for Metamora.
And 28 in the carry, gets down to about the 6-yard line. That's Colton Mathis.
Brings up a third and about 2, long 2.
Yep. That's Ty Duncan on the stop there again.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of kids are getting to play here tonight, here this drive, and it's good to see.
Yeah, just to get experience. Speed, Limestone still got their first team out there. So, yeah, they're getting to see the first team reps here.
Pick up of maybe 1. Nice job by 45. Who's 45 for Metamora? You had them.
45, I had that earlier, is it's Ian Tyler, senior, 5'6", 210. So, yeah, we didn't have him on our roster last week, so he's out there this week. So, yeah, good to see him making a play. Yeah, last week he did a nice job as well. Playing nose guard in there. Tyler Hill gets
He's going to be short. I think they're going to mark.
Tripped up for a loss, and that will be Metamora ball. So
Well, that's a great job by the Metamora defense.
yeah, nice job by the defense to get out there, and Hill's probably one of their more capable runners. So excellent job by the defense to come out there again, playing against Limestone's first string offense, and that was a lot of our second string guys out there. So nice job by the defense to make a stand. So Christian Nelson comes out at the helm here.
With Vinny Rasmussen at tailback.
Nice. Number 20, Vinny Rasmussen in there.
Eli Young, the H-back.
Yep. Tyson Wagner and Braden Cox, I believe, is the receiver there. Rasmussen falls forward for a gain of about 3.
Final score in the Middle Illini, Washington 23, Dunlap 15.
Rasmussen gets it on the left side, still on his feet. Out of the 20, 25, and just gets tripped up.
The turf
right about the 30-yard line.
That's a nice run by the senior.
Nice job. So a couple scores here, Scott. Final score, Washington 23, Dunlap 15. Morton 50, East Peoria 26. There's 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Pekin 30, Canton 20. 5:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Canton is driving in the red zone, so that game's going to continue to be close here. So again, thanks to Alex Staub for getting us those scores. We appreciate it. And Joliet Catholic trails 35-7 with 4:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Rasmussen gets it up on the left side again on his feet. Falls forward for a nice gain on first down. Gets about 8 yards.
I like him.
I love the way he just runs hard, and that's well, fix that, man. That's a gain of 9 there. I was looking at the far official, but the close official had the spot. So nice 9-yard gain on first down.
We started this on the 6?
Yeah.
9-yard line.
Yeah, somewhere down inside the 10, but yeah. Christian Nelson in the shotgun. Hands it up to Ress, who spins, and he'll fall forward for the first down.
Well, he got hit in the backfield, spun out of it, picked up a first down.
Tell you what, we must have a spin coach, because everybody is doing a really nice job spinning away from the defender in the Metamora backfield. I mean, Petrie's doing a great job.
I think it's Alex Staub.
Is Alex Staub in there teaching him pirouettes and stuff?
But he's a ballet guy.
I'm telling you what, I mean, the spin moves of our offensive players have been fantastic last couple of weeks. As a defender, that's so hard to handle, Bavard, and that's number
Young.
30.
Eli Young.
Eli Young in there, shift to the right side. And again, Rasmussen gets it on the right side, falls forward for a nice gain, up 5 yards on first down.
On the stop, Strasbaugh.
Running right over Eli Young and Bavard there. So good to see Eli Young out there healthy and in the lineup playing.
For sure, for sure. This group of linemen, too, is opening up some holes for Vinny.
Nice job. So we've got a different back in the backfield here. I didn't catch that number.
I didn't either.
It's
17 is Paul Deeb.
Paul Deeb now gets it on the left side, gets out over midfield, and again falls forward for a nice gain. That'll bring up a third and really short here, maybe third and 1.
Really like the way these backs are running the ball.
Yeah, they're just running confident. They're getting their pad level down, and you know, you talk about yards after contact. You know, I think every time our backs have received contact tonight, they've fallen forward for a gain of 2, 3, 4 yards at times. So you got to love that. He gets hit immediately, and just not much you could do with that.
No.
Ball deep, tackle for loss. On the stop, Colton Mathis.
Brings up a 4th down, 4th and 4 for the Redbirds.
This is a nice way to just milk the clock out. He's done a nice job, kept the drive alive, nice runs, got some kids some carries.
Yep, just getting reps, doing what we have to do. Steve in the backfield with Nelson. Play clock down to 2 to 1. Nelson gets it off, back to throw. Little back shoulder, complete, and that's to Kason Wagner, and he got it. First down, Redbirds.
Pass complete to Kason Wagner from Christian Nelson, and a Metamora first down.
Just a little update here. Pekin stops Canton for a defensive stand at the 1-yard line. So now Pekin takes over on downs. Pekin's up 30-20 with 3:30 left in the game. So that game stays 10 points with 3:30 left. And now Christian Nelson downs the ball with 50 seconds, clock running. We'll have to run one more play here, and the game will be over. Just a second off on the play clock and the game clock, and Christian Nelson downs the ball, and that'll do things here at Malone. Redbirds take the victory 49-13 against the Limestone Rockets. So we'll pay a couple bills, and we'll be back with an interview with Coach Delinsky.
Contact Greg Harmon for an auto quote today.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around. Powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center.
I have struggled with back pain for many years. I've only had 7 decompression treatments, but I have already seen a huge improvement.
Throughout working and sports injuries and that type of thing, my body's been abused for well over 50 years, and Dr. Kaufman has kept me to where I could continue to work. I had carpal tunnel, and once we started the laser light, that tingling and numbness was alleviated.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
From storefronts to civic landmarks, Martin Sign Service brings your message to life. As a full-service sign and graphics provider, we manage every detail from design to permitting, fabrication, and installation. Precision craftsmanship on every sign, every time. Channel letters, pylon, and digital message signs that stand out day and night. In business for over 65 years, our expert team delivers every project on time and on budget. Martin Sign Service, trusted for quality, committed to your brand. Contact us today for a free quote on your next project.
101. You can do it. 100. You can do it. We're not gonna give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are gonna be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're gonna need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Welcome back to Malone Field. We're here with Metamora head coach Nick Nolinski. Coach, win's a win.
A win's a win. Yeah, I mean, and that's the important part, and that's what we talked about in the huddle. I mean, we went into the halftime, you would have thought we were losing. We were up, 28-7. Like, I had to remind them, like, it wasn't perfect in the first half, but we are up 28-7. Kickoff return for a touchdown, first one since Adam Parr, 2014, 15, 13, 12, somewhere in there. We'd have to go actually look.
Well, for the opening kickoff, you mean? Or
yeah, that's our first kickoff return for a touchdown since Adam
Vogel. Didn't Adam or
nope.
Ryan Vogel 18.
Maybe.
Against Morton right here.
All right, well, that's still 8 years ago, 7 years ago. So that's a long time. So I forgot that one. But, yeah, we had the one last year against Sterling. We got called back. But that was a great way to start. Then we get the onside kick, and then we just couldn't get going. Like, nice play by them defensively, break it down, and then we missed the block, and now we're 3rd and 12, and tried to throw a screen, and Steven couldn't quite find Caleb, and then we scramble, and we turn the ball over and down, and then they go down and score. Heck, we haven't been down since Washington. So, you know, those are things that we did bounce back from. Those are the good things. But, you know, a lot to work on for this week. And East Peoria seemed like they were playing pretty well tonight. So we're going to have to, you know, get our things lined up for next week.
I think it was 50-20 something in the Morton East Peoria game.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, some odd things went on in the middle line tonight.
So, some weird things are on the scores. But it's just one of those nights. Sometimes you get to week 7 and got to recheck where you're at, right? Kind of a recalibrate a little bit. I thought Mark Ashman ran the ball really, really well tonight, so that's a huge plus. And I thought once we kind of found a groove offensively, we really scored every time we had the ball.
Yeah.
So once we kind of got it, just was. It's not about being hard. It's just we weren't in a smooth rhythm right away, and that was disappointing. And some of that's going to be on me, and I got to go back and look, see how we went into the game plan. And but Limestone plays hard. You know, credit their kids. Those two safeties make a ton of plays, and we try to get it over the top of them. The kid makes a pick, and then the other one we just threw it incomplete. So credit them some too. And then offensively, what they do, they can take the ball even if you get stops on them. They're going to run the clock down to 40 seconds, and it's going to drag the game out. And that's kind of where we got to tonight.
Yeah, and I thought, you know, Ashelman played really well. Petrie played really well. I thought you had that really nice play there to start the second half with Pickles.
You know, we've been working on that reverse for a couple weeks now, and it just came in at the right time. And Coach Urban's like, hey, I think it's a good time for it here. We talked about it at halftime, you know, kind of like last week with the double pass, you know, field position change, quick change, good opportunity here for it. We did. Caleb came around the horn and got a good block, and then, Jason's really fast.
Yeah.
We got to find ways. But defensively, they kind of took away our open stuff away from the tight end wing, but we had a lot of good stuff back to the tight end wing, and thought we executed tight end. Elijah Edwards and Caleb Morrison at tight end wing really did a lot of good things. And then our guards, you know, they do what they do.
Evan Grove had a great block on that Pickles touchdown run, too. But that's kind of what he does.
Yep, it's just what we expect tonight. Those guys just keep lining up, and they keep getting better each week.
I thought your defense played pretty well, too, particularly the second half. I thought they did pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, there's things that, you know, Coach Herring's going to feel the same way, that you know, 3rd and 15s, you can't give them up to teams that aren't great pass teams. And it's a failure to understand and recognize the situation. So those things we had a busted coverage on a play that, you know, you got to be in the flats. That's what you're there for.
Yeah, I think so, too. I think some of those things, though, I think are correctable. And big game next week against East Peoria.
Yeah, and they're going to throw the ball. So, I mean, it's going to be a good test for our secondary, and we'll see who's all back for next week and, you know, try to get lined up. And we should get some guys back that been out for a little bit. So that'll be exciting.
Coach, nice to be 6-1, isn't it?
Yeah, 6-1. We played 7, and we got 6 of them. So, right, you keep telling me as long as we win one time a week, they're going to like me here.
Yeah.
So that's kind of our goal. But, you know, that's where we're at. And we got to go get another one next week and get ourselves in a situation that, you know, we get Dunlap, you know, week 9, and then we'll see where we're at in the playoffs. But next week's a big one with East Peoria because they're going to be hungry, right? I mean, they're sitting there with 4 wins. They need that 5th one to get in, and they're going to lay everything on the line against us. And, you know, I think that's where they're going to think their best opportunity is. And we got to make sure that we're ready for them.
Freshman got a big win tonight. You guys got a nice win tonight. Illinois got to get a big win.
That'd be great. I don't know about that one. Let's see. I'll be there. But that's a big one. But, yeah, and then we got Quincy coming in 4:30 on Monday for the JV game because Limestone didn't have one. So got lucky to have them come up and see us. And, you know, just another opportunity for these kids to get on the field and play. And that's what we're trying to get to now.
Coach, congratulations. Nice win tonight. We'll see you next Friday night.
Thanks.
Well, actually, we'll see you Wednesday night, Coach.
Wednesday night, Coach.
John
how good is John Salzberg?
Oh,
that guy, he's running around all over the place. He's in the end zone. He's on the sideline. What a guy. What a guy.
I want to thank Mike Kirker, the other cameraman, for us. And then I want to thank the Hagen, Tom and Neil Hagen, for getting everything fixed up for us so we could have some sound in the second half. I want to thank Randy Bugol, my partner up there, and everybody else that helped with us tonight. And Alex Staub with all his stats. Yeah, he did a fantastic job. That'll do it from Malone Field. We'll see you next Friday night here, or no, at East
At East Peoria.
Coach, congratulations.